after we have rejoined all of these pieces, what we're going to do is to take it in a manner so that we can kind of put it onto a flat sheet of paper. Okay, to do that, it is a new command, and it is called unroll surface. Okay, unroll surface. Unroll surface, SRF. Okay, and we'll put the help on there so we could kind of identify where we could find it. And that command is in the toolbar. Is in the toolbar surface tool, so it must be here, surface, unroll, developable surface, as well as in the menus as surface. Should be in the surface. Pull down menu in the menu. It should be in the surface tools, and the symbol looks like these two things peeling away, I guess. Where is that?
Towards the right, like towards the end, right?
Ah, see, some of the icons I kind of recognize right away. Others I just type in the command. So again, like I said, use whichever input method that you feel most comfortable with. I'll try to at least show you where it's supposed to be and all the different ways of getting it, but unroll surface is the command. Okay, so after we have that, let's read over these options. Explode, yes. Label, no. Key properties, no. Relative tolerance, 0.01. That's the tolerance that we set at the very beginning. Oh, before we do that, what I'm going to do is to copy this piece. So copy this piece 60 feet. That way I have a safety copy. Okay, so let's do the unroll surface again. Unroll. And then explode, yes. The proper way to do it is, for most of the time, no. But for this one, to demonstrate, I'm going to press yes. Labels, I'm going to press yes. And then key profiles, no, and then tolerance is fine. So if I keep that setting, if I click on this object and enter, whoa. Poly surface, I guess I didn't have it enough out of the way. Control Z, Control Z. Let's get it further out of the way so that okay, that should be enough space. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to do the command again, unroll surface. Label yes, explode yes, label yes, key properties no, and go. Enter, and there it is. What it has done is to label each of the corners, the joints for me. So this right here is edge 6. Since I undid this thing, or exploded this thing, it is showing label 6 as right here, which there should be another 6 somewhere on this thing. I can't find it. Oh, there it is, 6. So that 6 is supposed to match up to this 6 right here. Okay, and so you could reference this edge, attach it to this edge, and then refer back to the original model, so which will be that edge, and go through the whole thing like that. Okay. Sometimes you need to do this. Another way is, let's try Control Z, and do the unroll surface again. Unroll surface, and this time I'm going to say explode no, label yes. Okay, so if I do that and select the object, what it's going to do is, again, label all my pieces, or label the model, but then this time the model, or not the model, the pieces has unrolled in a way that is that's connected. So it's a little bit easier for you to figure out which part kind of goes with which part. So if we try to find that 6 again, it is this edge right here, and it's already joined that piece for me, so I don't have to think too much about it. For a simple model like this, normally I don't do the label. Sometimes I'll explode 2 models so that on one of them I do have a label and the other one I don't have the label. Okay, because the label could be kind of a pain in the butt. You know, it is kind of on its separate layer, and it gets a little confusing because, you know, from far away you can't read a thing, right? Okay, so Control Z. This time I am going to unroll this thing without the label. So unroll, and this time explode, no, label, no, key properties, no, and then relative tolerance, keep it as that. So now when I select the object and enter, no labels are there. It's all kind of a, you know, unfolded piece. So this way you should be able to cut this out on a piece of paper, or this, if this was a piece of paper, you should be able to cut it out and turn it back into a box. Okay, and when you do that, you kind of get, well, this is a little bit more complicated piece, but you are able to recreate that volumetric solid from a flat piece of cardboard. Okay, so that's one thing. Make sure that you clear the C-plane, the 0 origin right there, because whatever you unroll is going to come out here. Okay, so let's move this out of the way. That way we could work on the next piece, and we'll do some more with this a little later.